So these are all old IB questions in this file, strictly on interest. So as we go down through here and talk about these, I'm going to use the calculator to solve most of the problems, but you'll notice that some of them ask you to have a formula for things. So when they ask you to have a formula for things, you'll have to make sure that you do use the formula and plug in what you know. So A actually says, write down a formula that'll calculate the value. So for any of this stuff, what I've been doing is listing out present value equals. So the present value is going to be 8,000. The rate is 5.5%. Compounded annually, that means you're going to get it one time, interest one time. So it says write down the formula to figure out how much you have after n years. You don't know n, and you also don't know future value. So future value equals 8,000 times 1 plus rate is 5.5 over 100 times 1 to the 1 times n. All right, I'm going to write the formula down. It's future value equals present value times 1. Let's not write it like that. 1 plus r over 100k to the n, sorry, not n times t. The formula I used to use was n times t. K times n. All right, that's the formula that you use. That's the answer to A right there. So then it says, calculate the amount of money in savings after 1 year and 3 years. So for this, I'm just going to do two different things here, where for this first one, n equals 1. For the second one, n equals 3. And I'm going to use the calculator. So I bring the calculator up, and I'll put in the information that I need, which is that. So for the first one, n is 1. The interest rate is 5.5. The present value is negative 8,000. And the compounding is 1. So I'm going to calculate the future value. So alpha, enter, 8440. Whoops. 8440. After 3 years, I'm just going to go back here and change the n to 3. I'm going to go down to future value and hit alpha, enter. And it's 93, 93, 93. So 93, whoops, not like that. $9,393.93 after 3 years. So it says Jeremy wants to use the money to put down a $10,000 deposit on an apartment. Determine if he will be able to do this within a 5-year time frame. So there's a couple ways to do C. So I want my future value to be 10,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug that in with a present value of 8,000 and a rate of 5.5, and k equals 1, and I'm going to see what n comes out to be. And if it's under 5, I'm okay. If it's over 5, then I'm not okay. You also could just do it for 5 years and see if it was 10,000 or not. But when I'm using the calculator, it does a lot of helpful things for me like this. So I'm going to go up here. So I don't know n, so I don't care about it. Rate's 5.5, still 8,000 present value. Future value is going to be 10,000, and it's still compounding 1 time per year. So I'm going to go up here and calculate n. Alpha, enter. So 4.167 years. That's under 5. So he will have enough in 5 years. Make sure it doesn't want to know anything else. Yep. So we're all good there.